What's up, guys? Barry Gaming. You're back with some more Idle Heroes, and have you gotten to stage, well, not 100, but stage wave 99 in the new Fantasy Arcade? If you haven't, we have a guide here today designed by Twice. It has a nice little bit of comedy in it to the way he writes, which I really enjoy, but he definitely gives you the best strategy to go with, and part of it has to do with Fairy Queen Vesa. Not necessarily using her, but just constantly recruiting her to the battlefield, which is something that's very, very interesting that we're going to touch on this, because if she's just always there, that's cool, but you constantly want to be recruiting her over and over. So yeah, let's jump into this guide because this is absolutely awesome. Thank you very much for everybody who sent this to me. And Twice is just absolutely amazing with this right here. It's really, really awesome. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. You can use the strategy, get to all the way up to 95, and that way you're generating that 3 million stellar shards a month. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let's get going. Okay, so again, this is the really cool guide, Idle Heroes Fantasy Arcade Wave 99 Clear Guide, because, well, you can't clear 100 DHKs, so I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna hurt you. Oh my god, you are gonna lose your mind and sanity doing this, but I swear it is worth it. Probably not. By your favorite helpful person, Twice. You can see here, he's gotten Wave 99 done. He has like one of the highest points in the game right now. This is gonna be pretty awesome, and we're gonna explain some of these interactions. So, number one, intro. I ain't putting statistics up or whatever here because literally who reads them, but I can say that half the people who will be following my guide are going to succeed because I succeeded with this strategy. More intro. So I don't know how to do this, so I'll just type whatever I'm thinking. This is awesome. I love guides like this. I started on wave 61 of the trial, so it might be different for other people, but I'm pretty sure it'll work for everyone. Pretty sure Dominator shows up until 60. LOL, good luck with him. You should be fine as long as you time your warrior summons. That's one of the hardest part with the Dominator waves, is if you get pushed back to your tower too close, he's just going to cleave it down. You're going to lose. But getting to that 61 checkpoint seems to be pretty good. Step 1, upgrade your units going in the order of mages, then warriors, then rangers. Doesn't really matter later on because you'll be able to upgrade all of them to the max. So make sure you kind of do the normal strategy and then get to the rangers after that so you can get a Shia in your lineup. Step 2, okay, here is the actual start of the guide. You'll want to first spawn 8 warriors, no Asmodela Dauntless because he sucks, 6 mages, so you see right here, 1 sword flash, then Fairy Queen Vesa in this middle lane. So get the mages, get sword flash, then get Fairy Queen Vesa. Place only a Fairy Queen Vesa in the top lane. That's the one that's like closest to the enemies up the very top. Then place 6 warriors, 1 Fairy Queen Vesa, and 2 mages in the bottom lane. Now you might be wondering why only putting 1 Fairy Queen Vesa and not an entire lineup in the top lane. Well, step 3. Okay, now after about 7 seconds in, yeah, you're going to be overwhelmed. You'll be panic clicking warriors. That's good. Try and hold the bottom and middle lanes with the warriors as much as possible. But while you are doing that, you'll want to continuously summon Fairy Queen Vesa to the top lane as she boosts the damage as soon as she spawns. This is important because your mages do absolutely horrible damage without Fairy Queen Vesa's damage boost, and you're going to get overwhelmed while crying about how much this game mode sucks. So why are we talking about that? Well, if we are over here and you take a look at her actual skills, her active, of course, is the one that heals and everything, but the Holy Incarnation is the one that really matters heal. Passive skills increases all allies attack each time Vesa is recruited. Now, this right here is pretty much why he's talking about what you need to be doing is constantly summoning her in this slot right here in the top wave. The top wave is going to be one of the best places to put her because she's just going to die and you can just resummon her over and over and over and over, and that's going to really ramp up your damage because otherwise the mages just don't really do enough. Step 4. The chaotic part is only the first few rounds. Try sacrificing Fairy Queen Vesa on the top lane as much as possible, and soon enough your mages will start to shred through the enemies. You can see the damage numbers down here, like they get up into the thousands. It's so much. Absolutely crazy. Keep supporting the bottom and middle lane as much as possible with warriors so the mages can take their time to kill. Again, remember, you just want to keep summoning this Fairy Queen Vesta over and over and over on the top lane. You want this bottom lane to kind of be like a tanky lane, because one thing you will notice, once your allies kind of take care of this section here in the middle lane, some of those mages and warriors actually drift down and will help with the bottom lane as well, which is kind of cool. You can kind of see how like they're positioning here, and if they're starting to turn the corner some too, these will take over that and they'll finish the clump over here. You're only going to have 2 mages with Fairy Queen Vesta on this side, so your damage isn't going to be amazing. Your damage is mainly going to come from the main middle lane. So step 5, if you did everything right so far, you should be able to clear through all of the waves and just leave when you reach the 100th wave. Your game is going to crash no matter what kind of device you're on. I mean, lag is a very big issue in this, honestly, like a very, very big issue. You don't need to manage your gold until 10,000. When you reach it, stop summoning Fairy Queen Vesta and keep up with the warrior meat shields. You're just going to be spamming that warrior meat shield over and over and over. Of course, you can keep summoning Fairy Queen Vesta when you gain more gold. Just try to stay above 10,000. That's going to be one of the most important things you need to do, because you're going to need that gold for spamming the warriors. Lastly, if you start on that wave 61 plus, you're going to suffer so much in the first few rounds getting things set up and going. However, keep going. If you have enough determination to clear this game mode, I believe you all should be able to do it. It took me about 7 hours to do this in a single day. That's a long day. You guys are better than that, so yeah, I'm sure you can do better. The trial waves are going to destroy your sanity mental health, but stellar, am I right? And this is what we were talking about yesterday. The sheer amount of stellar shards that you can generate in this game mode is just crazy. There's just, you get so much. So that is the guide for you. Everybody in the comments, please give Twice a thank you. He's been a great help in this game mode of people learning what to do. And again, like I said, honestly, for most people, as far as sanity's sake goes, you're probably going to want to just get to like the 45 like checkpoint area, clear that out, or the 40 or whatever it is, the 41 I think. Get to that, just clear it out, retire. Clear it out, retire, and just stick with that. I mean, honestly, if you do the 61 checkpoint and you just start the battle and end it, you still get those rewards, which is good. You just don't have to spend any time investment getting all the way up there, but you are sacrificing stellar shards. So it's an interesting give and take on this one. How much do you guys value that? Because once you do it once, it should be a lot easier. And of course, once you get max guild or tech points or whatever, it does become easier, but having the strategy correct is easy. And of course, getting past all those dominator waves, those are the hardest one, because you really need a time when those warriors trickle out. You want to have them like staggered distance wise, so that dominator never moves. When he does his big AoE and clears him, there's another warrior coming right up to him to stop him from doing anything else. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Again, thank Twice in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time.